opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Sawyer, go in your room and play, dude. Do that all you want in the other room.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
Here we go.
As the game settles, brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. The Falcons had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. 1st and 10, it's Patterson.
Sawyer, no.
Running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a
What the hell are they doing?
Take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Tyler Algier, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so
Dude.
be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
Okay, sir, I heard you, dude. There.
Relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Kamara gets it again on second down. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Brissett. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
What up, country?
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Only needing 2 yards on
Shouldn't
second down.
have done that. He's just a boy.
What's going on, sloth face with an armadillo
Now
body?
first carry from Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. To throw is Brissett. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled down.
Sawyer.
6.
Knock it off.
They kept it simple there.
No,
So
Daddy.
the short
Why not?
gain to move the chains.
Dude, he's been on one
With a deep
today,
throw, they
and
just go
it's
with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
about time he fucking take some melatonin.
Partner, check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check.
Not him.
You're doing early in the game.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 22, Brissett. And this is Parker complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league. It's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Knocking all this shit in the motherfuckers. No.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
By broadcasting?
To throw, Brissett.
Fuck.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get it. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game. And that's at least a few of them that just vanished with that turnover.
Yeah.
Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Welcome back to Mahomes.
It's Patterson. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
We'll see.
Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
I won't be running. I won't be
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. He completes this one to Mack. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, man, you can only know huddle twice, dude.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
That's great for you, right?
What? Yeah, no, that's good. I'm just like, hey.
They'll run with Patterson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
That's all good.
There on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Got his ass.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh, Ritter, what are you doing?
Got his ass. Got his ass.
Not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only
Right in there, like,
but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid that. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
What's up, Biscuit?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
Marshawn Lattimore is everywhere.
Because all division games have a little extra to
Hey,
them.
you know to stream on
I like where
YouTube,
this
right?
game is situated because
Who, me?
at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice.
You know,
But at the
because a lot
same
of people are
time,
thinking
it's not a
just by
make or
putting their
break
share
if this
play
were,
up that
let's say,
they're,
week 15, 16,
they're
somewhere in that
streaming.
neighborhood.
Unfortunately, not how it works.
Yeah, maybe they were
Usually
coming with a
does.
blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now back to throw.
I usually do mine
He's
by
got it to
fucking
Patterson complete.
on my
And
screen.
he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
Partner, normally double coverage is reserved for receivers and tight ends, but this time they actually targeted the running back with it, and it still wasn't enough. He attacked the defense and got in a great position to haul in the catch and get a nice gain out of it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And some space here. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll set up a throw.
Nothing much has changed. It's still
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
change anything.
Mike, it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he comes back with one complete. They'll look to throw here.
Ah, fuck.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Desmond Ridder, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
2 now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time up, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Come on, boys. We're going to do this shit today. Ain't no fucking reason for him
A
to
loss
skip
of a
you
yard
guys.
there to start out. That
No
leads to
fucking
a
reason.
2nd and 11.
I free you motherfuckers on me. Fucking shoot all
Here's
fucking 3 of
Brissett.
you. Get the fuck out of here.
Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on and start down.
Feels like we're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to get another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They'll throw again. Brissett. There's Chris Olave. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Trucks over it.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, but he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll try to throw it on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
In motion right is Thomas. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Brissett on first down. They'll get this out to Kamara. They find some open field here. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Brissett sets to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Brissett. He was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. He's at the 50. The 30. 10.
Oh, he didn't get in there. Don't matter.
Got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that?
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Come on, Nixon. Fucking run, bro.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking long for Thomas. And this is
oh, come on. So close.
So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
You got to cut in front of me, Boyd. I'm bringing you back.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing on second and 3. Brissett throwing the out route. He's got Parker. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now Brissett.
The man-to-man defense. There's no reason for him not to cover and lay run free like that. Unless you're running some bitch-ass fucking goddamn bullshit. And y'all can sit here and take up for this motherfucker all y'all want, but this biscuit be
Obviously,
fucking
they're not
shooting,
where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more
run
like
the
that,
fucking,
they'll be right back in the game.
The fucking,
and if they can continue
shotgun,
to do that,
gun,
maybe they'll
glitchy
inspire
fucking
their defense
bullshit
as well and
play.
get a few stops.
I called this shit out all fucking goddamn fucking week.
On 1st and 10, Brissett.
No one's looking into it. Besides LB. And then somebody else needs to look into that shit.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. He's able to call his own number for the leads him with a 3rd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there. And a nice game.
He knew that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now here's the option play going left. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half, and that trend is continuing here.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they'll get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 62 yards on the ground for him so far.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives.
Go play in your room, dude. Go play in your room. Come on.
On 3rd down, Brissett. This is caught.
There we go.
Taysom Hill from 17 yards out. And the Saints are back within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
We're going to keep this motherfucker in this fucking league. I'm just going to fucking back out, bro.
On 1st down, going back to Patterson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, my goodness.
On the run, just go deep right.
There we go.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that
buddy.
Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here.
What?
Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front.
Hold on, I'll get you something here in a minute, buddy. This game's almost over. I got one more quarter.
Create space for their running back to roam.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time.
I panicked through that one. I panicked. Fuck. Dude, go play in your room. You don't need anything right now.
I'm doing over top of this motherfucker.
Buddy, go to your room. I'll get it in a minute. What do you want?
Fuck off.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out.
Go get your cup. Go find your cup.
As the offense takes the field again.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third
Triple
quarter.
fucking
What you're
coverage.
trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh,
Come
we're gonna
on.
get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's London. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yo, Geeky, man, you gotta look into this biscuit motherfucker, bro. Like, you all the fucking commissioners need to get together and watch this cheating motherfucker. But he's running the shotgun, tight end gun,
A good run there on
blitz play.
first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and
It's
2.
it's literally on fucking YouTube. I called the whole formation out. The whole formation's glitchy. It needs to be fucking brought to somebody's attention.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson complete.
Like, this is bullshit. Like, how are we gonna sit here and say he's not cheating?
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing
Nobody,
game.
yeah, nobody fucking caught on to it, but yet I'm fucking sitting here watching. I went back and watched his videos. He runs it every time, just like the guy fucking sets it up on the fucking play.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
No matter, Black's taking up for him, so it doesn't matter.
Falcon first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game.
He is glitching.
Reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing.
Well, why don't you play so you can put 100 on your ass too?
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw. So
Nobody said nobody's talking about his fucking defense, bro. We're talking about his offense.
Now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you.
His
You're able to
offense,
keep
his
the quick
offense
pass
is
in
the
front
good.
of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, here's Patterson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
He's audible,
This to
like
make
the
it
guy
a
on the
two-score game.
YouTube channel,
Cool
audible.
knocks this one to the post. And they will
What I'm
stay
telling you,
even
it's set up to
further.
fucking beat every
That's
guy in the
an
defense.
important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All
The man even says it on his screen.
all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
What's the name of Trump? A lot of picks on him.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit.
Oh my God.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Hooked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. They saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. As he threw it.
Let me pay homage to the man who's done this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Taken down by Pete Werner. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Once more, they turn to Patterson.
And he's all injured,
after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
We should be sitting on the field.
Calvin Ridley. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, we'll likely put an end to this thing.
I have no idea.
Algier again on 2nd down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little.
Hey, you can't have chew clock on, man.
We've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees.
Bleed.
And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
That's been a rule.
No, that was not.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
and now here's another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for them. That's tough. Man, this defense, they have been.
Hold on, let me put my backups in. Let them boys get a little drive. Let's do it.
And impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard, but also You might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence. That should really matter the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter play.
You'll be in first place by yourself.
That one looks like he'll throw here. The 20.
What the?
10. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 45 yards. Now young Willie Cool for the extra.
I got no time to throw, man.
Yeah.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5.
I'm about to hop in the. Once my game's done, country, I'm gonna hop in there and watch.
It don't matter. It's already 35 to 7. It's
Cool to kick off.
Oh my God, that boy dangerous. What team that is?
He's cheating.
And
It's
that
single.
one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the
He's glitching.
25.
He's using the fucking glitch play. I'm trying to tell everybody that, but nobody wants to listen to him. I don't know why. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I caught fucking he hate me when he was in the fucking
The
league.
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover.
Hold on. Go.
Statisticians, is this ball game
Okay,
is
go.
now officially over. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really a stellar performance.
So for the Falcons, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town.
My brother struggled yesterday. He's a Falcons fan. He struggled yesterday when I was in there. Kick their ass!
Alright, I'm going right now. It could be the dude cleaning yard.
Not right now, dude. Go.
He's streaming if y'all want to watch it.
It could be Lil Voice. That might be Zuku.
So, like, what are the punishments since he accelerated clock and no huddle until I had to call him out for it?
Yep.
I mean, like, that's why he won.
Really? Why aren't you,
He said something. And dude acted like he didn't know what the fucking rules were.
He knew the rules. He did that last time. He did that last time, and V was watching, and he said, "Oh, he ain't accelerating clock." I'm like, "Yes, he is." And that's when he called a timeout real quick.
I'm just trying not to give this man a fucking 50-point game.
How do you watch his stream?
You have to go to his profile and bring it up.
I don't know if I don't even have him added.
You can search him.
I don't know, but I'm tired of getting screwed over by people for fucking little petty shit.
I didn't know he was doing it the whole game, man. I just remember you saying you can't do it too fast. I
He
thought
he
you
he
started
started
doing
off, and I didn't say nothing. And then when Country hopped in, and I saw he was watching, I'm like, now I got someone watching him to do it. And then he slowed down doing it. He did it one more time, but then he accelerated the clock within the last like 7 minutes. And he turned it off and on. He was turning it off and on.
Yeah, that ain't good. I wish I'd have known that, man, because I would have had to start that game over. I thought he'd just stop.
Well, it's hard when he's doing it here and there because then you're like thinking like maybe it's the accelerated clock thing. But like it was going from like 40 and then like it jumped down that last time and I was like, no, he's got the shoe clock on.